Good morning, Coach. Thank you for taking the time to visit with us today. How has the offseason been going? And can you tell us about some of the players that are new to the team that we hope can contribute immediately?
So off-season went well. We have a small non-traditional season. I would say the positive of the off-season, we do play USD every year, which is awesome. It's a D1 program, and we did compete with them in a 10-inning game this year. So I think that shows promise to the team. This spring starting, we had 8 transfers come in, which is very exciting for our team because we needed that. We had some injuries and we had some losses, so having 8 transfers come in and help our program to be strong is very good.
Now let's go back to last season. Any possible way you can give us a quick recap of the team last year, and also some of the players that have moved on to a different school that this team is obviously going to miss?
So last year we had a really good year, 22-12. We just missed playoffs by pretty much a game or two. I got my 20th win with this team, which was awesome. We had 3 girls get scholarships, one to D1, one to D2, and one to NAI, which was their fit. And we're going to really miss them. One was our starting second baseman, who was our best hitter, Savannah Wallace. Our catcher, Erica Burns, was an absolute beast. No one stole off her last year. And our center fielder. So those are 3 main positions that we are going to miss. Cool thing coming in, we actually had 2 transfers that will take the lead of Savannah Wallace as our leadoff and second hitter. One is Kaylee and one is Cassie. They both offer speed, which is awesome. They're about a 2.8 down the line, which is really going to help our team because we did not have that speed last year. And we did pick up 2 catchers, which is going to help.
You mentioned Savannah and Erica, who's going to be obviously absent from this lineup this year. I know it's a little early, but are there any players that have impressed you so far this year that we're looking forward to possibly carrying the torch to lead Mesa softball?
Yes, so we've had only now 4 practices, but we do have a big freshman class. A kid, Adriana, she's going to be our first baseman, offers a lot of power, and she's a lefty. We actually will have 5 lefties in our lineup this year, which is really exciting, where last year we only had 1, which is hard for the opposing pitcher to face a righty-lefty. So I think we're going to have that advantage. And then again, we have our 2 transfers that offer speed, and our starting pitcher, Anne-Marie Fisher, is a sophomore this year. She'll be probably pitching and hitting in that 3rd spot, but I know she can handle it.
Let's go back a little bit that same note. Let's go back to last season. What are the things that we need to fix immediately as a team before going into this season?
So again, because we had the 8 transfers, it's just getting our team to have team camaraderie. The nice thing is, out of the 4 practices, it's probably the best start I've ever had since my 2016 team. Everyone's been really positive with each other, showing up on time, staying after, working really hard. And that's good to see a team to stay positive since it is a long season, to understand their role on the team and to support each other.
Okay, we're a couple of weeks away from our season opener at the Wilder Memorial Tournament. But first, you have a fun little get-together coming up on Saturday, January 19th. I believe you're calling it the Alumni Game. Can you tell us a little about that game, what it's about, and how do people get a hold of you?
Yes, so we started this 3 years ago. When I came in 2005, we had an alumni game, but we only had about 2 or 3 alumni show up. And we decided we're going to wait and build up the alumni, get contact with them. All the players that I coached since I've been here usually come. Last year we end up having 15 to 18 alumni, which is awesome. I think we already have 20 for this year. And then just getting a hold of the alumni before I was here. So we put it on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and then I have contact with all the players that did transfer from my time. And the cool thing is, last year they actually beat us like 13-0, which was good for the newbies to see that our alumni was one of our top players, and they still support Mesa softball, which is awesome.
Tell us a little bit about the practice. How's it been going with practice? And also, if possible for you to answer, what's the biggest question that we have going into the season?
So to me, every season it's a brand new team at community college level, which is exciting. And I think we have a big freshman class, but to me they are very ready for this season. So the big question will be when we do go to Glendale. It's a hard start. We play 4 games in 2 days. Nice thing is you start to see your team compete. and everyone gets the opportunity in those 2 days to show me what they can do and how they're going to take a role on this team. So then it sets us for when we start our conference play.
Okay, now one last question. This is basically an overall question about the whole team, and again, it's still early. With I think you mentioned 4 practices that we've held. Earlier this year during the off season, we've talked about your philosophy of this team. Can you tell us again about what you want this team to be, how you want them to perform, and also the type of makeup of the team that you're going to have here at Mesa College?
So again, we've only had 4 practices. We talked about day 1 about 100%. I believe if you can come out here every day and give 100%, it's going to show in the game, not just coming to the game and being ready for it. It's more preparing at practice and improving at practice. And again, we talked about the other day, instead of trying to fix a mistake, you want to keep practicing till you have accomplished what you want to do. Again, as your role on this team and what's your goal for the season. So again, with the 4 practices, we've done hitting and defense. And again, within the 4 days, we've already picked up signs, which is quicker than a lot of teams I've had, and plays. And again, their camaraderie is awesome and their support with each other is awesome. So I think that's going to help.
Coach, thank you for your time, and we look forward to your season opener on the 25th.
Perfect. Thank you.